back, Sabrina.
Thank you. I can't think this
Welcome
anymore.
back, welcome back. As you guys might not know us from other shows, like It's a Bumpy Road or our Spanish show Cuéntamelo, we made our own show now. It's called, what is it called, Sabrina? You go take it away.
Hey girl, let's talk.
Yes.
I wish I could write that up like burr 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 burr. But no.
Yeah. Well, we're here today. Well, let's go and have Sabrina explain what's going on her face.
Okay, so you guys caught me at a bad time.
Mhm.
I'm doing a face mask, a charcoal face mask. I had it on for like 20 minutes so far. It says to keep it on for 10 minutes.
And it's been more than 10 minutes.
Yeah. So it might not come off. Who knows?
Next episode, we'll have a your face the same.
It is what it is.
That's so funny. What you been up to? What's going on?
So yesterday I went to get my nails done because my birthday is coming up.
December 8th, right?
Yes. Go ahead, Angie. Give everybody my information.
You live in Florida, right?
So I'm gonna be 20 something. I like to call it.
28, 29. Are we close?
I guess 28.
I'm 28. I'm gonna be 29 next year.
Oh, we're so old. You don't feel old?
No, I do not.
I feel like after 25, I was just like, okay, I'm not gonna say my age anymore.
But why?
I just feel old. Like 28, like,
You're
ugh.
not old, you're wise.
I've been wise, but I'm old too.
No, 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 no. I feel like this is what I always say. You um people see you the way you carry yourself. For example, I'm 28, but a lot of people think that I'm younger than that because the way that I carry myself, like I carry myself in like a younger like person,
Hmm.
like that. So people think that, and I'm also sure. So so like a lot of people are like, oh, you're not 28, like you're 25, 26.
Do
Like,
they think you're gonna grow? Like the older you get, do they think you're gonna get taller?
maybe. I mean, I lost that hope a long time ago. So
See, people think I'm younger than I am because of my voice. My
yeah,
voice has nothing to do with how old I am.
yeah.
They could
Some
tell I'm old because I walk with like back pain. I probably have scoliosis. I don't even know.
a lot of people has that. Everybody that I know, they think that they have a scoliosis. I'm like, why? It's not. I mean, it could be something that they have, but I'm like, it's not.
It's not common.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Remember they used to check you in school for scoliosis? They made you like bend over and like touch your toes,
Oh
and
no,
then the nurse would
no.
like feel your back.
Did they do that? I don't know. I don't think so.
You
Not in
never
my
did that,
not in my school.
so you probably have scoliosis and you don't even know.
But I remember my chiropractor listened to me. My primary doctor did that when I first came here. Like they
Mm,
did that. They check. Like they tell me, okay, touch your toes, and then they saw my back and everything, and I was perfectly fine.
they didn't say anything about your strange height.
No, they said it's hereditary.
Oh, that sucks. But it is what it is.
It is what it is. Well, now that we are in this video, and we separate ourselves from our husbands in the videos, not in real life.
Well, I don't know. Okay.
In our videos, we're gonna have this show called Hey Girl, Let's Talk. I don't know when this video is gonna come out. I don't know what days we're recording it.
It's up to the producers.
It's it is what it is. It's just the vibe. We got nothing
You'll
planned.
probably see us like it's December right now, right?
Yeah,
You'll probably see us like in March or something.
probably. We don't know. But I this is a safe space that we can talk about anything or everything or nothing. We can just look at each other's face, and that's it. And I feel like more aside from getting to touch like people's feelings and like their mental health and whatnot.
Mhm.
It's mostly also for us, like so we can also like catch up with us. Cause yeah, we text and everything, but it's not the same as like, oh my god, I can see you, or you can see me, right?
It's like because I'm in Florida and she's in New Jersey, so it's
Yes,
like more closer, like face to face.
yes, this is more personal.
Because I don't know about you, but like when I like talk to somebody on the phone, like I could talk for hours. But when you're face to face, I don't know, like the emotions and the feelings are just different.
Yes, true. That is true. You can actually see it, like if somebody's been very genuine with like if I'm telling you something and I can just see like how you react and if your reaction is genuine and you like really care compared to like like I call you on the phone or I texted you. You know how like sometimes people text and they're like, "Oh my god, he sounded upset or she sounded upset."
Yeah, like you misunderstand like certain tones and
Yeah.
certain attitudes when you're texting. You're like, did she say that to me like funny, or is she like serious?
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm a horrible texter.
Me too. Somebody will text me and I like reply back in my head, but not like physically.
Yeah, and sometimes like I answer phone calls. It depends the people. Like I answer your phone calls. I don't answer like I
Hmm.
answer my husband's phone call, my dad sometimes, my like I answer your phone calls. Um, there's not a lot of people I don't. And my aunt sometimes like I do answer, but it's not like a lot of people that I answer right away.
I answer phone calls, but I don't get a lot of phone calls.
No, because I don't text back. I do get a lot of phone calls.
I tell people like call me, like if it's like important or something, like call me. But nobody wants to call me. Everybody like yeah, they'll FaceTime call me, but like they'll text me more.
Yeah. No. I sometimes you have to find the right person to make the phone call because then that phone call is good. Like when I talk to you, like we'll be talking, it feels good.
Yeah.
I'm
It
like,
doesn't feel like it's not draining me.
yeah, it's not like oh my god, I gotta text back. I'd rather
Because
just
there's
like,
some people that text me or that call me and I'm like, mentally I can't even get back to you right now. Like that's a whole nother day when I have all this energy to deal with you.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So like getting to that, I want to get to our topic of today, of tonight, because it's nighttime. Um, I talking about texting and calling and all of that. Um, hold on, let me see. I had it here somewhere. um, so Sabrina, I'm sure you have like a good amount of friends or like a good amount of people that you know. Um, what do you think? What is my question? Oh, I forgot what it is. Oh my god. What was it? I think I told you. Oh, so what do you think the power like? What do you think about the power of a female friendship?
Honestly, okay, like I'm gonna be honest. When I was younger, I didn't have I had my set girlfriends,
Uh
it
huh.
was like 4 or 5 of us.
Mhm.
And then as I got older, obviously like that circle just became smaller and smaller.
Uh huh.
And then now that I think about it, after I left high school, I don't even think I had like a friend. And once I graduated, I think I left graduation without like one friend.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't know. It's just like when I started dating on this, like, people's opinions started bothering me. And I was like, I don't need you. I have my boyfriend.
I have my friend over here.
It was easier to cut people off because I had him.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just as I got older, I started realizing certain things weren't right. Certain people shouldn't treat me such a way.
Yeah.
But I think like I've always like craved a female friendship,
Hmm.
not because like I'm lonely, but like I don't know. I feel like a female friendship is so much different than like having
Like
a
your
boyfriend or
boyfriend or
something.
male.
Yeah, like I don't know, like a female friendship is just different. It's like a soulmate type of thing,
Mhm.
but like platonic, not like relationship wise.
Mhm.
And like you have somebody who actually understands what you're going through. Like
Yeah.
especially females with their hormones and their problems. They
Yeah.
actually understand what you're going through. And then having somebody else who's married also understands like the same struggles. So
Yeah.
it's just easier like with a female friendship because they actually understand what you're saying when you say it.
True.
So
True.
I feel like female friendships are like key. Like they're amazing, especially like to growing up. Like now I have a few good like female friendships, like really good ones. Very little but good ones.
And that's all that matters, you know. It doesn't matter like
Mhm.
the doesn't matter the quantity is just the quality.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. You know, me when I graduated high school, I used to you see like I used to have a lot of guy friends, like because
Mhm.
I'm not such a girly girl, you know, like I'm not that type of like female, like I'm very girly female, but
Yeah.
I had one good friend when I was in high school, but then I moved from Woodbridge to Jersey City, so like I kind of lost touch with a lot of people I graduated with, and
Mhm.
like growing up and working in the field that I work, I always like seen myself or call myself surrounded by a lot older females. Like
Okay.
I'm 28. I'm talking to you about like older females in the sense that like in their 45, 50, you know, 38, you know. It might not be that old, you know, but I'm only 28. So like the fact to have a friend or somebody that I know of my same age, I go crazy and beyond. But I also like notice that I don't know how to act my age.
Okay.
I don't
Like
because I'm being surrounded by a lot of older females.
yeah, I don't think I ever hung out with someone like around my age besides you.
Yeah, yeah, and even like that too. We're like, oh, like, like let's just do
We're at different
something.
stages, like everybody's different, but like
Yeah,
I don't know, like it's weird. Like I hang out with either really younger than me or really older than me.
yeah. Like I can't hang out with somebody younger than me. Like I nothing against it, nothing at
Mhm.
all. Like I will sit and listen if you have a problem and like whatever. But like hang out, like call you, like let's do something. I don't see myself doing that.
See, like I've hung out with people like younger than me, and I don't know. I like it because it makes me feel young, kind of.
Yeah,
But then sometimes, like things happen. And it's like, oh, it's because their age, and then some things
yeah.
happen with me, and it's like, oh, it's because I'm older.
No,
you
like
know.
maybe a couple of months ago, me and my husband went out to a club, and he doesn't like clubbing. He doesn't like clubbing. I used to love clubbing. I used to like it was my for my birthday every year. Like wanted to go clubbing. Like that was my like that's a
She's a
must.
party animal, yo.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. But maybe last year, we went out with the group of friends as we always go out, which is the guys,
Hmm.
and we went to a club, and me and my husband were looking at each other, and we were like, "This is not for us anymore." Like, and mine, he's only 31, and I'm 28. At the time, I was 27. So I was like, I want to go home. I want to go home.
I honestly can't remember the last time me and my husband went out like to a club. Cause I've been out to clubs like, but without him. Cause
Yeah,
I'm not gonna drag him along because he's gonna be like, oh, I want to go home and then I can't enjoy myself.
exactly,
And even when
exactly.
I went out like without him, I went out with my friends. I was like, this isn't for me anymore. Like I wasn't even like a big clubber. Like it was probably like twice, 3 times a year. Cause I
Yeah.
don't like going out. Cause I don't got money for that. But anyway, so I went out and it was fun, like the first hour or two. But then I'm like, okay, I'm hungry and my feet hurt and these drinks are getting really expensive all of a sudden. And then the music just started to suck. So I was like, why am I still here?
Yeah, yeah. And
I
I go
wanted to go home, put on a face mask, put on my snuggie, and knock out.
like that. But going back to like the female friends though, like even though like I was been surrounded with a lot of older females, um,
Hmm.
they're always like I feel like I've learned a lot because of that, like in the sense of like excuse me, um, advice and being more mature and things like that is because since I was really young, like my grandma, I grew up with my grandma, and when I came here, I grew up with my aunt, and they're a lot older. So like
Hmm.
I feel like that definitely like helped me kind of like grow up in
Yeah.
a way. And um, for me, it's like I don't know. I don't know if like like this um not a lot of people that are my age that I say like oh like as a female friends, but I do have like a lot of guy friends my age,
Mhm.
which is different.
I don't know. I never had guy friends. I don't know. Like I know guy. Like I've never had a guy best friend. You get me?
Yeah.
Like I know guys and I could talk to them every now and then, but I never had a guy best friend, like somebody I went to about everything.
Mhm.
I don't know, it just never like worked for me.
Yeah.
And I don't think I'm like girly, but I am kind of girly.
Mhm.
So maybe that's why like I like resonate with females more. I don't know. I just never been able to make friends with like guys.
Yeah. There were some questions I was gonna ask you talking about like female friends and um you have you had a female friend that has shaped you as a person?
Like okay, so like I'm really close right now. Like I'm also close with like my sister-in-law.
Mhm.
And I feel like she's kind of shaped me as a person because, like, everything I go through, like, I automatically tell her things. And I feel like she kind of shapes me in a way because, like, she cares about, I don't know, it's hard because, like, I feel like I've talked to a lot of friends and a lot of people, and they've
Yeah.
always told me their problems, you know?
Yeah.
Well, she'll call me randomly and just be like, hey, Mina, like, just doing a mental check in. Like, how are you? How was your week? And it's almost like she's my therapist, you know?
Mhm.
And I don't know, like it kind of made me start caring about myself a little more.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like my problems are just as valid as anybody else's problems.
Yeah.
And then I do feel like the friendship with you, because you're a mom, and my sister in law's a mom too. And then you're a mom too. I don't know why, but like being friends with a mom, it's like a nurturing like friendship.
Yeah.
I think because you guys are moms, like you kind of, not that I'm like your kid, but like you kind of have more of a nurturing, like gentle way of friendship.
Yeah.
So like friends with you guys, it makes more sense. Like it just feels, I don't know. I feel like I could be more vulnerable. Like I don't have to have this
True.
wall up. I used to have friends that I always had a wall up just because I didn't feel like they cared about me as much. They just came to me like for advice and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But now I feel like friendship with you and then like my sister-in-law,
Yep.
I feel like I can be more open and you guys care about me just as much as I care about you guys.
No, yeah, and I agree with you. Like, I don't like if you were to ask me that question before I met you, I would tell you no. I didn't have any friend that helped me shape as a person. But
Mm-hmm.
when you came, like when we started doing all this podcasting and all of that, like it definitely shaped me in a way where I want to be more like um in touch with my inner self, like like more in touch
Mm-hmm.
with God, more in touch of like me working on myself. Because when I used to text you, like I had a problem with one of my used to be my closest friend. Like in
Mm-hmm.
that moment, like I was going through a really hard time where like I was very depressed. I don't think even my husband knows about it, but I was very depressed because I only had that one friend.
Yeah.
Like it was like my best friend. I told her everything, and I texted all the time. So kind of like
The death of a friendship is really hard.
yes, but I also like I had to think about it. I'm like, okay, well, if no, like it's me. Like I have to put myself first too. And then
Mm-hmm.
when I started talking to you about it, and like everything that you post on your page about like God and like I'm all about vibes, like all about vibes and like like good vibes and like karma, like everything happens for a reason and everything. I believe in
Mm-hmm.
all of that, right? But like I wanted to work on myself, like I wanted to work on like my spirituality,
Yeah.
like that that I started noticing that more when you came around. Like so if would have to pick
Mm-hmm.
somebody who shaped me as a person, it would have to be you. Like it would have to be you because like you put me into like with my inner self. Like I want to work on me. Even now, like I want to work on myself.
It
Like
makes me like so emotional. It's crazy. Like it feels so good to hear it. that I'm
Yeah.
doing something in life, you know?
No, and even though like we don't talk much about it like this all the time, but
Mhm.
like just the posts that you post, like I see them. And then it's this another coworker, like my coworker that I work with,
Mhm.
she's older than me. Like she always tells me like, just do what you need to do. Like don't worry about other people. Like you focus on you, and you have to make
Mhm.
sure you're okay. You got to make sure that you're able to do what you need to do. Like everybody
Yeah.
else can wait. Like I used to be the person who used to put her job first for everything.
Mhm.
Now since I met this friend, this coworker, it's different. Like if
Mhm.
I have to take a day off, I'll take that day off. Like I won't question like, oh my god, like it's it gonna be enough hours? Like it's it going to affect my next paycheck and why not? So like I just like her advice. Like I do also appreciate that too. Like because it's like you have to do it. Like if you don't take that mental health day, then you're gonna struggle.
Yeah. And then
So
you're a mom too, so like you have to be your best self in order
yeah.
to be good for them.
Mhm. Yeah. And sometimes like even like um that I learned too. Like I have to have time for my husband, for my kids, and not only like my kids them both together, but time for Noah time and then Emma time and then my time alone. You know.
I honestly applaud you because I don't know, like I don't even have that much. I have my husband, my family, and like
And my
my
dog.
job. And I'm like, and my dog. My dog is my son. And I'm struggling. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to make all this time for everybody. You have two kids that you have to add into that. And I can barely do it, so I don't even know how you do it. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
No, no, it's not easy. It's not easy. Like nothing is really easy in life. But like I started meditating a lot.
Yeah.
Meditating a lot. Like I meditate like when I get to work. Like I meditate a lot. Like and I another thing that I started doing too is oh my god, I forgot the word. When you put it out in the universe,
Like manifesting.
manifesting. I said I did not used to do that, but when I met you, that's when I started doing it.
Like, I don't manifest. Like, I pray. Praying is my manifesting.
No,
I'm
but
like,
it's in a
God,
way, yeah,
please.
yeah.
I put it on the universe somehow.
Of course, like that. I started doing that too. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have a great day. I see it already. I'm having an amazing day. And then, believe
Yeah,
it
it's
or
important
not,
to
the
like
day
prepare your
goes
mind
really
for that.
good.
Yeah, because like you do have to mentally prepare for a good day.
Yeah,
Because like you won't. A lot of people like will have the same exact day as you, but it's all about your perspective.
yeah.
If you're gonna
No,
be like, okay, today's gonna be a bad day, everything that happens is gonna be bad.
of course, of course. But yeah, so like like I have you, as and my coworker who helped me shape into like the female, like a better female, a better female myself. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
You know.
because now I have the friends I have now. I like look back at the friends I used to have, and they were good for that time of my life, you
Yeah.
know? But like now I feel like I have so much going on in my life and I'm growing, constantly growing. I need to surround myself in a good environment with good people.
Exactly. It's exactly what I think. I feel like people change, and there's this group that I started following on Facebook. It's called Sisterhood Squad. You
Mm-hmm.
should follow. If you have Facebook, you should follow it. It's all about female empowerment, and it's all about like supporting females, supporting each other, and making them strong. And then once a month, we have like a get together. Like people who's able to go, they'll go. We
Mm-hmm.
go out for drinks. We go out for karaoke or restaurant. They have book clubs and things like that. But I feel like that club, that group also helped me a lot. Helped
Yeah.
me a lot because I'm not the type of person who has like I know people, like I know like I have acquaintance, but like
Mm-hmm.
friends, like friends, it's not really, not a lot, But that group definitely helped me in the sense that like I'm everybody's different ages are there. You get to talk to them and listen to their perspective, their view. If you're telling them something, like they see it in a different way, and then they'll tell you like this is what it is and this is how it is. And not only that, but like there are older females with a better experience, like, and I take that a lot. Like I'm like, you probably went through this already, like what is your advice?
So it is what it's called, like a sister, or like having a big sister, a little sister. It's a
Yeah,
sister, like
yeah. And for me kind of helps a lot because I'm the older sister.
me too.
I'm an older sister, so it's like everything is looked up onto me, and it's really annoying.
It's hard when you have no one like
Exactly, to look
older
up
than you
to.
or like above you, like who already went through everything.
Mhm.
You kind of like, I feel like, I don't know. I was talking about it the other day, but I feel like older sisters kind of have to go through things like on their own.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like, and I was apologizing to my little sister. Like, I feel like I hadn't been there as a big sister lately,
Me
but
too.
it
I
was
did
just
the same
because
thing to my sister.
I was apologizing because I feel like I was supposed to be a big sister and I was supposed to be there for her. But the fact that I grew up like having to deal with my own issues,
Mhm.
I couldn't give her the time she needed. You get
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
Like
No.
I
One
was
hundred
just
percent.
like, I feel bad because it sounds selfish, but I was focusing on myself because I
Yeah.
had no one to really to turn to.
No. 100%. I feel the same way because this week and the month that just passed, I have been reconnecting with my sister. So
Hmm.
now I have two sisters. One of them I don't really have contact with, and the other sister I just started reconnecting with her, for like a long time ago. We didn't talk to each other, so it feels good because I was telling my husband like it's for me that it gets really sad knowing that I'm the only one here,
Hmm.
and like I know I have siblings, but it's not the same as like they're living with me or living here where in the area that we live. Like they live in Ecuador and I live in America,
Okay.
so it's like
Yeah.
distant. So like here and there, I do feel lonely. I'm like, oh my god, like if my dad is bad, it's like annoying me. And like, who do I call to like vent?
Hmm.
Like like so this month and the past month, I was really grateful because I was able to reconnect with my sister, and surprisingly, we are pretty much alike.
That's great.
Pretty much alike. So it's like really surprising. I'm like, it's just like 21. She's only 21.
Hmm.
So I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, it's hard being a big sister. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like you do feel like kind of like because like all my friends that I had when I was younger,
Uh huh.
they all had big sisters.
Yeah.
But I was the big sister, so like they turned to their sisters about issues and problems. And who was I gonna turn to? Like my mom? Like I
Mhm.
can talk to my mom, but I can't talk to my mom about everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like it's just different.
Yeah. And just to finish this first episode, I wanted to see what do you think are the key ingredients to a strong female friendship.
The key ingredients to a strong female friendship, I feel like, is definitely communication skills. Like the way you communicate is a big thing.
Mhm.
Honesty is a big thing. And like I don't know, like listening is a very big thing.
Yeah.
Like, you have to be able to listen and talk at the same time. Because if you're not listening to me, we're not having a conversation. It is what it is. But yeah, I feel like listening and talking, and then honesty. You have to be honest with your best friends
Yeah.
because like they won't know the real you if you're not honest.
Yeah. That's true. I agree. I couldn't agree more. I think honestly, communication, listening 100%,
Mm-hmm.
understanding of each other. I think it's also a good ingredient, and just like help shape each other to become a better person.
Like just being empowering or like
Yeah,
inspiring. Like
like
you
check.
just gotta be motivational kind of
Yeah, like check in with one another
and
at
try to
all
be
time.
positive for each
Yeah,
other.
yeah, at all times. Like that's what I think. That's in my opinion. So hopefully, a lot of people, have find have found this female friend or female friends that have
And
helped
if
them
you
shape.
haven't, you will. There will
Yeah,
be one woman that like one, two, three that will come across your life and you're like, you'll just feel it. It's a vibe that you feel that like this one is gonna be in my life for a really long time, and she's
Yes.
gonna do great things with me.
Yes, or if if you happen to go the way that I did, that you kind of distance yourself from your best friend for years, it's okay too. It's okay.
Yeah,
You
I
might,
recently lost a best friend for that was since middle school.
yeah,
Honestly, I have friends that make me feel so much better. So it is what it is.
yeah. Like everything that you feel, like the anger, the depression, the sadness, it's going to pass. Like you just have to work on yourself, focus on you, and those people who are around you, and who makes you feel better, who makes you feel as a better person. Um,
Because you have to believe everything happens for a reason. If she
exactly.
was meant to be in your life, she was meant to be in your life.
Yes, yes. So this is our first episode of Hey Girl, Let's Talk. Hopefully you guys like it. Hopefully you guys.
Next time, I'll come back with a clean face. I hope it comes off. I swear to God, I hope it comes off.
If not, we'll see Sabrina like that in the next episode. And
It is what it
if
is.
you guys want us to talk about something else or any advice, I mean, we're not psychologists, we're just two females that their husbands say, "You guys are good for this."
We have a degree in cheeseman.
What she said.
Okay.
All right, peeps. Have a good night.
Have a good night. Love you guys. Mwah.